not only becomes a follower of the sect he persecuted, but imagines himself to be an apostle and an authority on Jesus.
Out of nowhere, the guy says, I'm not only a Christian, I'm an apostle. I'm on the level with the guys that Jesus actually taught. And however it happens, he doesn't say in the epistles. The stories in Acts of the Damascus Road are transparently borrowed from the conversions of Pentheus and Euripides the Bacchae and Heliodorus in 2 Maccabees chapter 3, well-known works of the time. But however it happened, he becomes a Christian and decides that the Torah is no longer binding, that Jews may keep it if they wish, but they're grossly mistaken, even to the point of spiritual peril if they think they must.
He describes himself as being born into the Jewish tradition, but he does not think we should follow the law as Christians. And he's being opposed there by Cephas. A lot of people say it's Peter, who was an actual disciple of Christ. Now, in any argument between Peter and Paul, guess who would have the advantage, right? It wouldn't be Paul, it would be Peter. Peter could say to Paul all the time, listen, Paul, I was with Jesus. I was a friend of Jesus, and you are an interloper. You've never even met the guy, right? So who are you to tell me what Jesus taught? I was there, and you weren't. So it's actually interesting that this non-disciple of Jesus ended up being so dominant in early Christianity because, he never met Jesus by his own account. Everything he got from revelation.
How are we to verify that Jesus actually revealed anything to Paul? And clearly, a lot of the early Christians did not agree with him.
So Paul insists in Galatians that he was sent by the resurrected Christ and made the point, I'm as much sent as you are. And if you knew Jesus before the crucifixion, that doesn't make a bit of difference. Everything is new now in 2 Corinthians.
Now, this seems to be the tip of an iceberg, though, where he's trying to decide a larger issue. If these Gentiles who really like our new religion want to join, but don't want to become Jews, and this is very common. There were loads of Greeks and Romans going to the synagogue every Sabbath, and they said, this is great, this is better than the pagan garbage we were brought up with, these bed-hopping deities and so on. These people have a real faith here. But to tell you the truth, I don't want to get circumcised. I don't want to stop having shrimp cocktails and ham sandwiches. Do you mind if I just attend and listen to the scripture and the sermons? And the Jews said, come on, no problem. You're not Jews, but that's all right. Well, that's the kind of issue facing Paul. I got these people lining up to be baptized as Christians. Do I have to tell them they've also got to be circumcised and no more ham sandwiches? Because if I do, they're going to leave. Can it be that important?
This raised a huge problem with the Ebionites.
They said, look, I mean, it may not be the most important thing, but Jesus is the Jewish Messiah. I mean, what's the last thing you think the Jewish Messiah is going to do?